Very good morning to all of you, and welcome to Institute of Development Studies, Kolkata, and to this particular event, two-day international conference on information infrastructure of social science research in India. As my colleague Sanjay Kaur has mentioned, that this is a very important occasion because we don't come across this kind of conference or seminar where experts from different social science disciplines and the experts from information and documentation in the areas of information and documentation, particularly library science, they get together and interact and share their ideas. So from that point of view, I think it's a very important seminar or conference where we have managed to come together. To make it possible, I would sincerely acknowledge the tireless effort that my colleagues Sanjay Kaur and Ashok Pal, they have put in, and right from the conceptualization and then contacting people, and so everything they have done together, and with the support from our colleagues. And from the program, you must have seen that quite a few of our colleagues actually have contributed papers in different sessions. So we are actively involved, all of us are actively involved in this particular endeavor because it's very close to our heart. And when we approached IISSR to support this, whether they would be willing to support this kind of seminar, and they readily agreed because, you know, it's also close to the domain of IISSR as well. So my friend Professor Shoibal Kaur, he in fact showed a lot of enthusiasm about this particular conference, and he in fact personally made this commitment that he would come and present his views here. So and I'd like to thank all our colleagues in the office, in the library. I'm not mentioning each and everyone's name here, but at the end of the program we'll mention them when we give them thanks. And just a few words about IDSK and what we do here, because some of you probably have come here for the first time. As you know, IDSK is basically, it's a social science research institute focusing mainly on development issues, and development issues mostly, I would say, human development issues, and also broadly economic development and other issues in which actually impinge on various social science disciplines. So we have colleagues from different disciplines, and we work together, and so it's truly an interdisciplinary place from research point of view. So that is how we have been doing so far. This is the 21st year of our existence, and in 2002 the institute was set up, and right now we have one program, teaching and research, that's PhD in Development Studies, which is affiliated to the University of Calcutta. Until recently, we had MPhil in Development Studies as well, but since UGC has discontinued that, so we had to stop MPhil in Development Studies since last year. So with these few words, let me welcome you all again to IDSK and to this very important two-day conference, international conference on information infrastructure of social science research in India. Now, why we have invited scholars from different disciplines other than library science, because basically the idea originated through our interaction with our colleagues in the library, and particularly Sanjay and Ashok. And then when we discussed that, the things have been changing fast, particularly because of technological developments. And many of us who work in the social sciences perhaps, we haven't had much interaction with the changing technology of documentation and archiving and the resources, the knowledge resources. So usually we are confined to our own research domain, and whatever is needed, actually we get hold of that somehow. But the old style use of library, that's almost gone as far as we are concerned. In fact, the old style library use that, sitting in the library, opening the book and sitting for hours and studying things. That is almost gone. So physically, you don't have to go to the library to get things. So this is a tremendous, this is a huge change actually that has happened as far as our use of the resources is concerned, from the point of view of social science research, or particularly the scholars who actually do social science research. So I would say that this revolutionary change, in fact, has posed challenges and also opportunities, in the sense that what this area of resource management or knowledge resource management and documentation, what they can offer to the social scientists. So that is one of the most important points that I think we should ponder upon here in this two-day conference deliberations. So what we can do together, because so that both of us actually can enrich ourselves with what we are doing, or while we are doing what we are doing. So with these few words, I hope that these two-day interactions would be very fruitful for all of us. So let me welcome you again, and please feel free to tell us if you need anything while you are here, and we try our best to serve you here, as long as you are here. And with these few words, let me stop, and we straight away we go to the next, which is plenary session 1. Thank you very much.